What's going on, guys? So welcome back to FBA Capital, and today I'm bringing you guys another daily range case study. And today we're going to be doing our daily range case study on none other than okay, this is not. I didn't even look at NAS. Jesus, this is not what I was expecting. I'm gonna do US30 because that's the pair of traders today. Because these are like total opposites right now. But first things first, we're gonna market the previous day's highs and lows. So we got the previous day's low down here. Then we got the previous day's high right here. And you can see the previous day's high is the one that got ran through. As you can see, it was an overall bullish day. Here, let me get this. There, we got the previous day's high, the previous day's low. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw up the 12 a.m. open, which is right here. And then I'm also going to draw up the Asian session range. So that's from 18 o'clock all the way to right here at midnight. So here, let me get this range in. It's a pretty significantly small range, not gonna lie to y'all. But nonetheless, it's gonna be important, and I'm gonna show you guys why. So first thing, I want you guys to pay attention to where we came price-wise. So how am I gonna show you? Okay, get off of this. I'm gonna draw out all the price points where price came into. So right up here, we have 35,700 where price came significantly close to it. We have right here 35,500, which is a big figure level that I like to use, so I'm going to make that one red. We have 35,200 all the way down here that didn't get tapped into at all today. Then we have 35,300, which is another mid-figure level that we are going to be using. Why? Because you can see that price reacted off of it right in the specific area that has a lot of meaning behind it, and I'm going to explain to you what that meaning is. So since we know that overall yesterday was a bullish day, so we're going to be anticipating price to potentially also be bullish. What I done this morning is I pulled my fib from yesterday's low, this low, and I pulled it to the current high in which price was currently at, making this high that it made at 7:30 in the morning, and this low that it had yesterday. So yesterday's low of the day to the high of the day that was created during early New York session this morning. And as you can see, price made a run to the 38.20%, which is also in confluence with this 35,300 level, which is also in confluence with what? We cleared this Asian session low. We also cleared this low right here. This was a London session low that we made at 3:45 in the morning. We cleared that low also. So we cleared the low of this liquidity of the Asian session low, cleared this low right here from London session, tapped into a 38.20% fib long on a previous bullish day. So what does that tell us? It shows us that there's going to be a high chance that price could potentially have a reaction from here. And as you can see, we also had this 35,300 level also. So let's write out all those confirmations. We got 35,300 plus the fib long, 38.20%. Plus we were below the 12 a.m. open, which is a good area we would want to buy at. So we have below the 12 a.m. open. What else do we have? After clearing, I can't type, clearing Asian range low and London low. So we have 35,300 tapped into the fib long, 38.20%, below the 12 a.m. open after clearing the Asian session low and London low at what time? 10:30, which is right at the 30 minutes right after the London close, which is another time that price usually has its moves. And as of recently, if you've noticed or paid attention with indices, they have been moving a little bit later in the day, around 10:30 to 11. I say that's when price has really been moving. And then what happened from here? After making this, let me make this actually. Let me put that this was the low of the day. So we had the low of the day down here. Now let's pay attention to where we made this high of the day. I'm just going to say that we did tap into 35,700 because more than likely if I go to say, let me go here. See right over here, we tapped in 35,700 on this other broker. So I'm going to just say we tapped into it over here, even though we technically didn't on this liquidity feed. But in reality, majority did tap into that. So we have the high of the day at what price is this? 35,700. At what time was this high made? At 16:30, which is, I'm going to say around 4:30. So if 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah, 4:30. So at 4:30 p.m. we made the high of the day after tapping into 35,700. So that's what we have right up here. And then overall, right down here, we had the previous day's high that got targeted. And then we also have 35,500, which got targeted also. These are all areas that would have been ideally somewhere that you want to get out of trades. So 35,500 is a big figure level. And what do we know about big figure levels? These are ideally going to be areas where price is going to have big movements to and from this area. So even though we didn't have a long-term move from here, we could still see that price did have a reaction here. And this could have easily ended up coming all the way down. You never know. That's why you always want to be at least break even when you get to areas like this, or at least take some partials at these areas. We also targeted the previous day's high. And what do we know about the previous day's high? We target the previous day high when the previous day was also bullish, such as this. So yesterday, bullish day, we had this retracement, came down, came to 38.20% at 35,300, making the low of the day below the 12 a.m. open during the New York session, making the low. Then from here, we had a run, making the new high of the day at 35,700. And this is a pretty clean bullish day. Let me just get rid of these. I'm going to make this just a continuation. So just like that, make it nice and clean. And from here, price overall just pushed. And this was a clean bullish day. So now let's get the schematic. What happened? We had the Asian session range. Then London session, we had it made a high, came back a lower, came back again, cleared that high, came all the way back down during that New York session before going all the way up, making that overall high right there. I'm going to put this right over here. So just like this. This is what happened. And that's overall schematic of the day. So today was a bullish New York reversal. And that's a pretty clean trade on US30. If you would have been able to catch these bullish moves, I was trying to catch it. But let me take you back real quick while we're here to where I was trying to catch it. Where is it? Right here. The candle before this, matter of fact. This is the move that I did catch. I was able to catch this move, but I didn't take profit once we cleared this high. I was looking for price to come to at least 35,500. That's where I would have took my first partial. But then you can see from there, price came down, stopped me out at break even, started consolidating. I tried to get in for the final trade somewhere in here. I think I tried to, where was it? I think I tried to get in before this low got hit. Before we cleared this low, because why? I was anticipating that this low that we had right here at 3:45 in the morning, I was anticipating that this was going to be the low of the day. So I didn't think price was going to come for this low. I tried to go long again and ended up getting stopped out. And then this is what happened. So it is what it is. You can't win them all. It's all about just managing risk, and it's all about how you handle those losing trades and not what you do to try to get those winning trades. So nonetheless, I'm going to take the screenshot. So hopefully you guys take the screenshot also. I'm going to put this in a journal, send it in the Telegram chat, and I'm going to just put it in the database so I can learn from it later. So if you found this video helpful in any way, shape, or form, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you stay motivated by the fear of being average. And I'll see you guys in the next video.